Hey guys, Panem here again. Today we've got our second Maximum Crisis booster box. Yep, already. I didn't think I'd actually go for a second one right away, but then I thought to myself, well, what else am I gonna buy for a while? And then I made a little, I made some math, I guess, uh, with my budget, and here I am, opening a second booster box of Maximum Crisis first edition. This time around, I won't spend as much time on each card as I did on the first video, since the first video was kind of long. I don't know how long you guys, consider a video to be long at, but it was about half an hour, a little more than that, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. On the right side, on the left side. Okay, so in our first video, we only got one or two of the cards that I really wanted, and we got none of the secret rares that are worth a good penny. And I kind of need both of those secret rares, so I decided to give it another try. And if I do end up getting either Draconic Diagram or Ash, I'll stop buying Maximum Crisis booster boxes altogether. Give another person the chance to get those cards. They are very difficult to get. I've watched a few other YouTubers opening booster boxes of this set, and they were not that lucky either. So yeah, this time we'll start with the right side, since the last time we started with the left side and wasn't very lucky. So yeah, hopefully we're going to get some awesome cards this time around. Not that our last box wasn't too lucky, but it was not that lucky. Starting off with Phantasm Spiral Dragon. I only got one of those in my last booster box, so this is nice. And Spiral Sleeper. Two kinds of spiral, but different spirals. But still, not a bad start. I am kind of glad that I got more of this archetype, as it's probably a very interesting archetype for not for the meta, but for fun games, you know? DD Stone King Darius and Fairy Tail Luna. It's one of the best supers in this set, I believe. A lot of combos for the Fairy Tail players. She's a pretty decent spellcaster nonetheless. She's light, so probably a few combos with that. And she's the first Fairy Tail that's actually foil. So that's pretty cool. And Zephyra Providence and the Phantom Knights of Cursed Javelin. Not a bad card either. Zephyra Providence, I'm not too familiar with it, but anything that gets to be played by Zephyras has to be somewhat acceptable, I guess. I mean, I really would like to see the Zephyras make a comeback. They never were quite there, but they weren't bad either. Pacifist, the Phantasm City. Another card for the Phantasm Spiral archetype. And our first ultra rare, Dreyath III, the true Draco Cavalry General. Not bad. It looks awesome, actually. It resembles the Ice Barrier General, like in the armor and the style of the color-ish. But this one is pretty awesome. I think it's one of the Dracos needed for the Draco deck, since it's one of the main level 6 monsters. But we have our first special foil, ultra rare Draco of the Earth. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Honestly, not a lot of ultra rares are too interesting for me in this set. So pretty much every ultra rare will be used to finance future videos. But as for this one, it seems like it's one of the good ones. So I'm pretty confident in it. Pretty good pull. Bujin Iruko, and Sylvan Princess Sprite. My third one of these. Pretty decent. Pretty decent indeed. Still looking for at least 3 more ultra rares and 2 secrets. Hopefully we'll see some pretty good pulls. Performapal Sky Magician, not bad. I only had one of those in my my previous booster box, and this one is a pretty decent Performapal actually. And first secret rare is Ultra Polymerization. So it's my second one of these. It's not a bad card, I mean, but a lot of other secret rares would be way more interesting to pull. But the art is probably the best part of this card. Really awesome art. Not gonna lie, I kind of like it, even though it's not the best card you want to pull in this set. It's still a pretty cool card, and, well, now that I have 2, I might sell one and keep the other one in my collection, or maybe I'll sell both of them. I don't quite know yet, but probably gonna keep one in my collection. When I was younger, I used to collect polymerizations before the Kaiba Duelist pack, because that pack just made reprints for polymerization very available. But I really used to collect polymerizations, and it was very nice to have a big, like, 40 card collection of those. Performapal Sky Pupil, not a bad card, and Lyrisk Assembled Nightingale. So we have the Exceed for the Lyrisk. In our last booster box, we got one of the Exceed and one of the Fusion. Will we see a repeat, or will we have 2 of one, or none of the other, or whatever? We'll never know until the end. Phantasm stuff, Breakaway, Pendulum Switch, and Supreme King Gate 0. Not a bad pull. Not a bad pull. Magician stuff. The Magician stuff is pretty decent, actually. I've checked a few combos, and honestly, it's not meta changing, it's not game breaking, but it's still pretty fun to play. BES Big Court MK3, awesome card, and oh, ultra rare Zodiac Chekanine. Chekanine? Honestly, do not know how to pronounce this name. If anyone knows, please comment in the section below, because I really do not know how to pronounce it. I guess it's Chekanine? From the, if it's directly translated, at least this part, if it's directly translated from the Japanese version, it should be pronounced Chakanine, but I honestly do not know. But it's cool. It's my first time seeing this ultra rare, other than online, so I mean, pretty happy. Oh, and we have the second Zodiac Exceed in the same pack, so that's pretty cool. So we have half of our special foils. Still looking for 2 more ultras. Hopefully we might get a Marianne, which is the one ultra I prefer the best out of the set. And we are still looking for any of the Ash or Draconic secret rares. Still, more than half of the packs left. So we might see some special stuff. Phantasm Spiral Battle, good. And Waterfall of Dragon Souls. Good card, good for the worm cards. So you could easily use this with the Yang Zing or the new Spiral stuff. Or pretty much a lot of combos, actually. Firecracker. I think this one is short printed. In my last booster box, I only got 2, and it's supposed to be a common. And it's a pretty decent common with a lot of burn effect, so I'm going to put it aside. But yeah, I think it's a short print. Not too sure, not going to put any theories out there. But from what I've seen, in a booster box and a half, I've only pulled 3. Just saying. If anyone's wondering, not everyone collects short prints, but who knows. Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness and Zephrath. Finally have this card. Nice. Looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna use it, but it's probably one of the boss monsters the Zephrath archetype really needs right now. And with the new support, I think the Zephraths are gonna be able to do a couple of things. Not competitively, but for fun games or like if you want to play with friends, if you want to play between actual matches in a tournament and stuff like that. Should be fun to use the new Zephyrs. I think there are a few people on YGO Pro that actually used it and they were quite successful using the new Zephyrs. But hey, I'm not gonna go that way. Performapal Coin Dragon, which is a pretty cool rare for the Performapals. And Subterra Fiendus, the great Fiendus used in the Subterrors. Very good card. It's their first hand trap. Probably mentioned everything there was about it last time around. Left side, guys. But yeah, Subterra Fiendus pretty much gives the Subterra archetype something worth playing. Ariel, Priestess of the Necros, and True King of all Calamities. Nice. So last box I got one of that. This box I get one of that. Maybe we will maybe there's only one per box or so. Is that a rare super rare, basically? I don't know. Baobaboon. Hey, long time no see. Zephyr Providence and Waterfall of Dragon Souls. Good super rare. Just a few packs left on the left side. Speedroid stuff. DDD Stone King, and we have the fusion for the Lyrilisk. Nice, so we have one of each in both booster boxes. I guess it's something that's normal. I haven't seen many people not getting them, and I haven't seen many people getting multiples of each, so I guess it's pretty normal. Speedroid Rubber Band Plane, and Spiral Gear Fully Armed. Ultra Rare. Not a bad card. Very decent for the Spiral archetype. Yeah, I like the art. I like the sage in the background. Gives the card a little more like mystery. But cool. So we have 3 ultra rares up to now. Still looking for 1 ultra and 1 secret. Hopefully gonna get a Marianne for the ultra, and I wouldn't be too hopeful about getting an Ash or a Draconic, but really hoping for it. Don't want to jinx it. Baobaboon, Magician's Restage, and Supreme King Gate Infinity. Oh, sorry about that, I wasn't in the camera. Yeah, got Infinity and got 0. Again, one of each in each booster boxes. And Restage is a pretty decent card. Gonna see some use with the Performapals. The 2 clown-looking people on it are Performapals after all. But I'm pretty sure that Magispectors and Wind Witches can also use those new Magician cards, so that's not a bad card to get. Performapal, Coin Dragon, and ooh, Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Nice looking card. Secret rare. So not gonna get my hopes up on Draconic or Ash, since this is our second secret rare. We might see a miracle, but getting 3 secret rares, including one of those expensive ones, probably not gonna happen. But this is the 3rd most expensive card in the set. And it's a pretty looking card. Not gonna lie, really like the art. Trying to get a good view. Really like the art, the sword, the armor. Really look majestic as hell. It's a light monster, so I guess that's what that was meant to be. But yeah, it's a very awesome looking card. Probably one of the good boss monsters for the Dracos. I think it is the boss monster for the Dracos. Yeah, this is the one... Oh, I don't think it is, actually. Oh, no, it is. It's the one unaffected by stuff and that can destroy stuff and all. Yeah, no, that card is going to be a pain to get rid of if your opponent summons it. So either you negate the summon or you arrange something that will stop him from getting summoned. Because really, that card is going to be a pain in the ass for you guys when you're going to play against it. Spiral Gear, Last Resort, and Subterra Fiendus again. Nice. So I basically have the playset. That's pretty cool. That's a good super rare to get. Not mad at all. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, some Magician, Subterror Baboon again. Performapal, Sky Pupil. And Subterror Fiendus, nice! We have a playset of the same super rare in the one box. That's pretty neat. Putting him aside just because of the Performapal level 3 guys for the restage. If you wonder why I put Pupil aside. Next pack. Fourth from the last. Subterror Baboon. We've seen a lot of Baboons lately. Performapal, Yugo Golem, and Pendulum Mucho. It's Pendulum Mucho. Arriba. No, but seriously, guys, I really like that card. It's just such a cool looking card. It was meant to be funny, and actually, it is. They did it good. Firecracker. Second one in this box. And we only have 3 packs left. I really think Firecracker is a short print, guys. Gonna be one of the most expensive commons in this set, I guess. Stuff, Boom, Magician's Restage, and Lyrilusk. Oh, we've got a second one of this card in the same box. Pretty cool. So I've got a playset of them. I actually tried to read on the Lyrilusk archetype, and without Tyrant Neptune, which was banned before the archetype came out, the archetype isn't as good as it could be, and I don't think it's going to see much competitive play, since you can't even use them for some decent, like, high rank stuff, since it's only level 1's monster, and there are only 3 of them. Pendulum Mucho could count as one, Winged Beast level 1 monster, but still, we'll see. They are generic for the Exceeds. Baboom, Subterror Final Battle, and Performapal Gatling Ghoul. Second one of those. It's not a bad Ultra. Not gonna lie, kind of disappointed in getting this one a second time. But it's still a pretty cool looking card, and honestly, it seems like it's... well, it's kind of hard to summon for Performapals, I guess. Level 5 or higher Dart monster. Are there that many Performapals that are level 5 or higher and they are Dart also? I think only the fusions, maybe? Whatever. The effects are good. The art is awesome. So I guess the card is not a bad card. I mean, it's just more difficult to summon or something. Last pack. Pack of Destiny. Are we going to see a miracle? We've got all the special foils out already. 1 pack left. Nah, you know what? 1, 2, 3. 4 cards from the back. And Gate Infinity. So we got a second one of these. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. But no miracles today. Yeah, if anyone was wondering, the rare was BES. And the commons, obviously. But yeah, no, it's not a bad box. It's actually a better box than the previous one. Although I didn't get any of the cards I needed, contrarily to the previous booster box where I got my Marianne. In this one, I actually got a pretty decent Draco card. Ultra Polymerization, which is a card I got in both my boxes. Chakanine, whatever. We got another Draco card. We got the Performapal, which I got in both boxes. And we got Spiral Gear, which I don't remember, but I think I might have gotten also. I'll have to check, but honestly, not a bad pack of cards to get. I mean, it's not a... They're pretty decent pulls, actually. I guess these are... if you don't get any of the 2 most expensive cards that are hella hard to get, this would be one of the best arrangement of cards to get. So I'm not mad. A lot of decent supers, a lot of Fienduses, which is always nice. We got all the Lyrilusks, we've got the True King, we got Zephyrath, 2 Waterfalls, we got the Sylvan Princess Sprite, and we got Luna, so that's always nice. We got the Gates, and I had Z Arc in the previous booster box, so getting Gates and Z Arc gonna be a pretty decent combo, I guess, since they do go well together. But yeah, no, this sums it up. Thanks for watching, guys. I am really gonna try to see if I'm. I really want to get one of the Draconic or Ash cards. And after 2 booster boxes, I'm not sure I'm gonna buy another booster box, but I am really gonna think about this, as I really wanted one of those cards. Damn. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Subscribe if you wanna make sure not to miss out on anything. A lot of videos coming your way this summer. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment anything you've thought of during the video, or if you want to see anything in the future videos, if you want to share experiences, if you've been lucky and want to rub it in my face to make me jealous of you, well, go ahead. I don't care. Good for you if you got the good cards. Some of us have to get them, right? If no one gets them, they never gonna get used, and that's not nice. We got to use those cards. They were made for that, right? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, again. Sorry for repeating myself, and Penem out.